And a year ago, it was the case that this was actually about $30 to $40 cheaper than a Pi 5 with the same specs. Today, because of the wonderful RAM shortages we have, in fact, it's just because of, hold on for a second, this one component inside of here, this is now the exact same price within about 50 cents of a fully kitted out Raspberry Pi 5. And that kind of stinks. A lot of people would build their home labs around these things, and you could get into these for 150, 140 bucks, even cheaper sometimes. But these usually have
want a small
either
computer to build your home lab around?
RAM, or they have these chips like this.
Let me tell you, nothing
upgrade over time,
beats
which is kind of cool. You can't do that
a
on
retired
Raspberry
Chromebook.
Pi. But now both of these have
just
increased in
doesn't,
price.
okay?
So
You just
this
like
was $206
you can get an old
or
Chromebook with an Intel.
for anybody that cares about value is going to be find something used.
I want to say it's not an N100. Let me just pull up the
I
fucking.
think in the general PC space, I did a video talking about RAM prices kind of coming for everything, not just computers and PCs and servers.
Now I'm curious. He's got me going down this
embedded.
rabbit hole where I can't stop myself. I gotta see what processors in this. And my desktop is so cluttered that I can't find what I'm looking for. Intel quick sync compatible. So if you want to run like a Plex or a Jellyfin server, it's quick sync compatible. Pretty low power. Like I said, it boosts up to 2.8 gigahertz. And I think some of these computers came with, a lot of them came with 4 gigabytes of memory. Like I think mine only has 4 gigs of memory, but you could get them with up to 8. So if you find a nicer old Chromebook, dude, they give them away like candy. Because for one, students destroy them, and two, just like they just give them away like candy. I don't know. Schools realize that like schools will kit out an entire grade with Chromebooks, and then they'll become completely destroyed, and it'll become like an IT nightmare for the people administrating the IT, and they'll realize that it doesn't actually make sense for a school to administer its own laptop program, and they'll just make the students get their own laptops, and the schools offload dozens and dozens and dozens of Chromebooks. Or people sell them online. I got this Chromebook from my brother because my niece during COVID had to go to school online, and after that it just like sat around. Obviously you fucking strip Chrome off of that bad boy. It has Ubuntu LTS server, Plex, Jellyfin. I have a NAS. I have a JBOD NAS array, which is really bad because, you know, no parity. There's no reserves. If anything happens to those drives, we're cooked. I have a gigabit USB NIC hooked up. So like the JBOD array fully saturates my 1 gig network that I have at home. So like there's no need for me, like literally an Asus Chromebook or an old Chromebook with Ubuntu is literally all you need to get started. Should be more. Although I don't know which drive this came off of, because it's a JBOD drive. Some of them are SSDs and some of them are old hard drives. So I might have pulled something off of it might have been stored on a hard drive that's a little slower. Plus, I have crammed these disks so full of... Delete this off my desktop. I've crammed these disks so full that they've actually slowed down. It's actually a problem. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. An old Intel Celeron is all you need. What else can I do on it? Like, what if I play